What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. We have just gotten word that there is a new trailer for the brand new Spyro game that's said to be coming out probably, I would assume it'd probably come out beginning of next year. But yeah, no, this slipped under my radar. I didn't anticipate a new Spyro game so soon. But it makes sense. We got a new Crash Bandicoot game fairly-ish recently. So yeah, it's time for a new Spyro game. The Reignited trilogy, outstanding, fantastic remake. They did an excellent job. They refined the mechanics that from the original were clunky and needed a little bit of refinement to bring them up to date, but they kept all of the charm of the original by just kind of enhancing the gameplay experience, the characters, the environment, without taking anything away. And they did such a good job of that I'm really excited for this installment. So hopefully they can pull it off for this fourth installment. I trust that Toys for Bob can do that. So I'm excited. But yeah, this is a cinematic trailer, so we don't have a gameplay trailer yet. I wonder if there's going to be a new villain, if they're going to be remaking a particular game, like maybe a Hero's Tale, which in my opinion is my favorite Spyro game. So I wonder if they'll bring elements of a Hero's Tale into this. Is it going to be like a partial remake of that with new elements, kind of how they did with the Crash Bandicoot 4 being sort of a remake of Wrath of Cortex? So I'm curious to see. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. I just want to see what this trailer is. And, you know, we'll talk about it afterwards. In a realm beyond. Oh, what are those? Never seen those before. They're like squirrel birds. Oh, interesting. I mean, it looks good. Visually, it looks great. They got like longer hair now. Realm Beyond. Oh, is this gameplay? Alpha footage captured. Oh, okay. So does this mean we're gonna get to be able to like fly more? Okay, nope. Spring, when's spring? So that's probably around this time next year. Okay, so probably like February, March, April is when it's slated. That, see, like I said, they're avoiding the GTA Christmas release. Now, if they push back Grand Theft Auto, every single game that is pushing back their date till after is kind of going to be screwed over. It'd be really funny if they actually push back the date. I don't want them to. I want to play GTA as soon as possible, but it would be really funny. Okay, so what did we see? So this was alpha footage. So alpha is prior to beta. So let's see. So it looks like, yeah, most of the environment's done. They obviously have a flying mechanic. Now the question is this flying mechanic one of those flying levels, right? Where you're always kind of flying and you're getting all of the different things. It's kind of what it looks like. Right? And it's going to be timed. Like, it looks like there's a few of the same kind of item to be collected. Or something to be blown up. So I have a feeling that might be what this is. But it's interesting that that would be what they show instead of like showing more of what the more common gameplay is of running along the ground. So I feel like maybe they're doing this to kind of showcase, maybe they're going to be introducing like flight being more of a continual feature to the game, which I am hesitant about if they do that, because flying is always notoriously difficult to get right. Because when you move from a 2D platformer to a 3D platformer, you have 3 dimensions to kind of work with, but you kind of can limit those 3 dimensions to just being kind of the flat environment. As soon as you add verticality to it, right, full 3-dimensional free reign, it becomes very difficult to constrain the player to a specific area, right? And a lot of puzzles become very difficult because you could just fly over them, right? So how do you navigate that flying ability, basically? Flying is very difficult to kind of get right. So hopefully they have a good system in place if they're going to introduce flying, and they do it in a limited way that still keeps the game challenging and fun, without kind of making the player feel like they're grounded, right? Like they have the ability to fly, but they're not allowed to fly. Like that would be the worst thing to do. So that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how that is. We'll see with the gameplay trailer, right? It seems like they're just kind of teasing, just in general, you know, flying and stuff, and just Spyro aspects, and getting people to speculate. Now the villain, that was the other thing. Where are we? We got the dude holding a staff. Right. Seems like he's got blackish kind of purple hand. We've got this purplish staff. We got these horns coming off of the face and a hood. But I have a feeling it's probably going to be a dragon. So, it looks like it might be red. Right, because if you haven't played, in A Hero's Tale, Red has these purple gems, right? Or these gemstones. And he uses them. I'm not going to spoil too much. But he uses them as part of like his magic. So I have a feeling that we're getting Red coming back. As to in what context, maybe we are getting A Hero's Tale. Actually, hold on. Now we need to actually look at this environment again. Because maybe I could recognize it. This could be Dragonfly Falls. It's very, very different, but perhaps they've expanded the environment much more. So there's a few different areas in A Hero's Tale. You've got Dragonfly Falls, you've got the swamp area, Dragon Village. Then you have the Cloudland. Then you have the mines with kind of where Red is, Snowy Mountains. There's like a whole bunch of different areas. This would fit most to Dragonfly Falls, if it is. Which, if it is, I'm extremely excited because there are some of my favorite environments across all of the games because they have such variety. There's a coastal shores area. You got the Dragon Village. You got Dragonfly Falls. You've got the swamp. The swamp area will be really cool. So maybe this is going to be a Hero's Tale, maybe reimagining. I have a feeling that we're getting Red. They didn't show his face, but they showed enough that we could tell he's a dragon. He's got a hood. Red had that staff with the crystals, which is what we're getting. So I'm calling it now. This is Red. Now the question is, if this is his location, I feel like this tower. Where is it? Show me the tower again. This kind of reminds me of when we first find Cinder in the Legend of Spyro series. Because I'm pretty sure we had to like traverse this massive tower and she was like held up at the top of it. It's been so long since I played it, but I feel like that's the case. So I wonder if they're going to blend the two and kind of introduce Cinder as well. That would be really cool. I'm here for that because I liked Cinder as a character, as like kind of like the yin and yang aspect to Spyro, both being purple dragons as well. and that being kind of significant in the Legend of Spyro lore. So it'd be cool if they kind of bring that back into play in this as well and kind of unify it into the one, because the Legend of Spyro series was kind of like its own thing. Then you have the original trilogy plus the other PlayStation 2 games that were kind of connected, and then you had obviously Skylanders. So it seems like they've gone back to the original kind of canon, and it would be cool if they introduce some of the aspects of the maybe Skylanders and the Legends lore, just like kind of cherry pick the good stuff and kind of introduce it to the original lore, to kind of bring it all together. I think that would be really cool, because I think in A Hero's Tale we're introduced to what's the female character, Ember, who has a crush on Spyro. So I wonder if they're going to maybe like swap her out, bring in Cinder, who is a more fleshed out character. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, I think we got quite a bit in this teaser, especially for fans who have played through the series. There's enough to kind of start to speculate, which is 100% what the point of a teaser is, right? 100%, this is 1,000%. I'm convinced this is going to be red, right? He looks purple, like his skin and stuff here kind of looks purple, but that's 100% the lighting that's causing that. I guarantee this is red. Let's see what else we can notice. His mane looks longer as well, showing that a little bit of time has passed, I think. Okay, so the lighting campfires, it looks like there's collectibles and stuff. This feels like a flying level. We have to like do all those like gather stuff, blow up stuff, go fly through the hoops and stuff. It seems like it's one of those levels that we're kind of witnessing. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much what we've got. I don't think there's really anything else we can take away from that. Except for the squirrel birds. Like, I've never seen these guys before, but they're kind of adorable. Maybe these are from Skylanders. I never played the Skylander games, except for I think the first one, but I didn't really get into it. So let me know if you guys are kind of the younger Spyro fans. You know, do you recognize these guys? They definitely feel like something I might see in Skylanders, so... But okay, I'm pretty keen. I'm pretty keen for this. This is definitely not going to be I feel like this is not going to be a main environment in the game, just given how boxy these chimneys are. These are from a distance kind of assets. You're not meant to see them close up, so this is probably not a key location. This is probably just for the trailer. And this is kind of maybe hinting that this is similar to what the Dragon Village is going to be like. Which, if they have kind of more of an open world, because so Spyro had the different gateways and you go to the kind of the different realms. In A Hero's Tale, a lot of the environment was connected through the classic corridor method. But a lot of the environment was kind of in the same realm, and you just went to different locations of that same realm, and then you used kind of different transportation systems to kind of go between the other realms. So I think there's like 4 or 5 realms in total, and the realms were just much bigger. So it'd be cool if we get that with this as well. With the different regions of the same realm, Dragon Village, etc. And if it's like more of you can explore the region, and there's like unlockables and secrets and stuff. Because there was dragon eggs scattered throughout A Hero's Tale, and you collect all of them, bring them back to the nursery. There were light gems that you collect a certain amount, you unlock different doors and different abilities, etc. So I'll be curious to know if they're going to go that route, kind of taking from A Hero's Tale in terms of the gameplay, or whether they're going to stick to the classic formula of the trilogy, where you have different realms that have set amounts of gems that you have to get, set amounts of different collectibles, talismans, etc. that you have to collect for each realm, and then you have like the hub worlds. So I'll be curious to see how they go about doing that, and I'm excited either way because I like both systems just as equally. The only difference between them is that in A Hero's Tale, you had kind of purchasable items that were maybe more usable, like consumables, basically. So you would go to his store and purchase keys that unlock chests, and you purchase them with gems. So then gems became a currency rather than being a stat that you had to collect a certain amount of per realm. So that would be kind of the key change. And some people didn't like that, some people did. I didn't mind it either way. I think both were implemented really well for the games, but I'm a collectathon kind of gamer. I like to collect things. So seeing that stat of you got all of the gems in this environment, I'm a completionist, right? So I like seeing that stat. So I'd like that. Maybe there's a different currency instead. But I also think it makes sense that the currency would be gems. So I don't mind either way. But let me know what you guys think. What are your speculations? Do you think it's red? I'm almost certain it's red, but maybe you guys know of a different character that fits the bill better. Let me know in the comments below. And also, what do you think in terms of the gameplay? Do you think that they're going to be keeping to the original formula, or whether they're going to be changing to go more A Hero's Tale? And do you think they'll go and lean into flight being like a main mechanic of the game, or whether it's just going to be limited to specific levels? So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And are you excited for this? Are you hyped for this? Let me know all of that in the comments. And if you like this video, definitely hit that like button. This means that you guys enjoy these kind of trailer reactions. This is definitely going to be a game that I'm going to play on the channel when it comes out. This will be kind of the first game I think that's not linear that I'll probably play on the channel. Maybe, we'll see. There might be some other games. So if you guys are excited for that, definitely hit that like button as well. Hit the subscribe button if you want to stay notified on when new videos drop. We're playing through Tomb Raider currently, and a new episode will be going up at the end of this week. I think we're up to episode 5. But yeah, we're going to end an episode here. We'll be back with either another... I think the next video is going to be Tomb Raider, so we'll be back with Tomb Raider at the end of the week. So if you guys are keen for that, stick around. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a safe rest of your week, and we'll see you guys next time.